Thanks, Kathy. Let's hear it for Kathy Heath. Kathy got me involved in this about a year ago, and my name is Dallas Woodhouse. I'm the State Director of Americans for Prosperity, and I work for you guys. I work for you guys as we fight to end this government enforcement, this government bureaucracy known as forced annexation. Kathy's been a great soldier. Americans for Prosperity is glad to fight with you. I'm going to say a few more comments in just a moment. Real quickly, I had a few people from the Fuquay Arena area, and I've lost you. Where are you? I saw you earlier. I can't see you. Anyway, you over here? All right, come back up this way when you get a minute. It's my pleasure to introduce somebody today who has stood with us on this issue. I was at a press conference where he talked about it last week. A great leader in our state that is standing up for not only the rights of his citizens in Rockingham County, but also the citizens across North Carolina, and that is the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Phil Berger.
Thank you. First of all, is there anybody here from Rockingham County? Okay. The reason I ask is one of the things that's flared up recently in Rockingham County is the prospect of forced annexation by one of the municipalities there, and I've started getting a lot of email with probably some of the same concerns that you have faced in your communities. The idea of forced annexation in North Carolina is an idea who, it seems to me, time has come and gone. I think it's time for the General Assembly to listen to the average, hardworking, tax-paying citizen in those areas outside of municipalities who already have water, they already have sewer, they already have cable, they already have police protection through the Sheriff's Department, they already have zoning issues that are handled by the counties, and there's nothing that the city can provide to them except an additional tax bill. 50 years ago, the municipalities could make a pretty good argument to those people who were outside of town that, look, we've got a lot to offer you, and we've got some things that you don't have now, and you'll have to pay some extra taxes, but we're going to provide a benefit to you. I don't think that's so anymore. And the fact that North Carolina is one of only, as I understand it, 4 states that has forced annexation should be an indication to our policy leaders that it's time for North Carolina to get in step with the rest of the country and no longer be out of step in terms of this particular issue. The North Carolina House has taken a step in the right direction when they appointed the committee to look at the idea of a moratorium on forced annexation. That committee came back with a recommendation to the House that a moratorium be implemented, and that moratorium stop all forced annexations until the end of June 2009. I support that moratorium, and I call on the House of Representatives to pass the moratorium, send it over to the Senate, and I call on the members of the Senate to support the moratorium.
Yes.
We've heard all of the arguments that are made both for and against annexation. I think your presence here is probably the best argument of all, that what happens is our current law on annexation hurts families, hurts individuals, hurts taxpayers, and really does not benefit our communities in any significant way. I appreciate your attendance here today. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you. I would encourage you to make sure that you speak with your representatives and your senators and find out where they stand on this issue. And remember, every 2 years, they're up to be rehired or fired. And you can decide which ones you want to rehire and which ones you want to fire. Thank you very much.
Mark, we have a special guest speaker.
I'm Mark Davis from Rowan County, and the next person that's going to come up and speak needs little introduction. He's a NASCAR legend. Let's welcome Donnie Allison. Good man. Thank you, Mark. My wife, Pat, thank you, Pat, got me involved in this. I do live in Rowan County, and I am one of the unlucky people. I think they thought they were going to annex. But like everybody here, I am a true American, and I feel like that the American people are now standing up there. A lot of them have red shirts on and all different color shirts out of here. Just give us what's fair. Just let us speak. If we want to be in the city, we'll join the city. If we don't, we'll stay in the county, right where the hell I belong. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? I'd like to introduce Mr. S. Ellis Hankin, Executive Director, the North Carolina League of Municipalities.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're probably all wondering why I've asked you here together.
Yes, why did you call all of these people together?
Well, I'm here to proudly announce, that the North Carolina League of Municipalities is going to annex the General Assembly.
Mr. Executive Director, you can't do that, can you?
Why not? If you live within 2 blocks of the league headquarters, you fall within our PFJ, our political and financial jurisdiction. And you should expect someday to be annexed.
When will this annexation take effect?
Immediately. In fact, some of our 94 paid professionals will start moving into the new offices in the legislative building and the legislative office building tomorrow.
Why is this move necessary, and why are you moving so quickly?
Well, we have noticed a disturbing trend in the General Assembly lately. It seems some of our elected officials have actually begun thinking for themselves. And they are, without our approval, even answering correspondence from people who live outside the city limits.
And I guess you've told them before they can't cross that line, right?
Many times.
Many times, yeah. How are you going to arrange all this office space so quickly?
Well, as you know, we have 8 paid lobbyists who virtually live in these buildings now, and they know every nook and cranny of every space that's available, and they were able to locate space for us.
And this building you're vacating, you share space in there with the North Carolina Association of County Commissioners, right?
Right.
That's a nod.
Right.
Won't your moves sort of leave the counties holding the bag?
So what else is new?